Hello, so today we'll be looking at a question like this. We want to use completing the square method, and we want to give the reason why completing the square method has to be used in this case. Doesn't mean that we can't use the formula method, but we just want to clarify some little misunderstanding. All right, so to solve this question using completing the square method, we have to move this minus 3 to this other side. So we have x squared plus 8x, leave that space, and we have 3. Now in completing the square method, we take the half of the middle number, this one. That is, if there is nothing like a coefficient for x squared. So if we had like 2 here as a coefficient of x squared, we have to divide all the way through by that coefficient. 2, 3, 5, whatever number it is, we have to divide through by that number so that this place has just 1 as the coefficient. Hope it's clear. All right, so since we have 1 already, we can just jump into the next step, which is taking half of the middle one, which is the coefficient of x. So taking half of 8, we'll have what? 4. So here it's gonna be a plus 4, all what? Squared. Are you getting it? And we do the same, we'll add it in both sides. You get it? So next step we're going to do is take one of this x, take one of this again, squared everything, and then this will give us 3 plus 16, which is going to give us 19. So let's complete that. All right, so we take the square root of both sides, introducing our plus or minus, and then this square cancels this square root. So we have x plus 4 equals plus or minus square root of 19. So the 4 can come to the side, so we have a negative 4 plus or minus square root of 19. Now you can decide to leave your answer like this, all right, because there's nothing else we can do here. So now let's explain why we had to add this 16 here. Let's explain it. You know, x squared plus 8x, that's the question given to us. X squared here means a square having both all its sides equal, isn't that so? So we have x here, we have x here, x all over. Okay, but what about 8 times x? That means we'll have a rectangular shape, and this side having x, this longer side having 8. That's not completing the square, that's like completing the rectangle. So because we are not dealing with completing the rectangle, we are dealing with completing the squared. That brings us to have to take the half of this number, and that will give us what? 4x. So what do? We just elongate it a bit and introduce our 4, add it up. Are you getting it? So now next thing we're going to do is 4 times x will give us 4x. Okay, we close this up. 4 times x, 4x again, we close it up. Now what did you notice? We have a smaller corner, a smaller portion left, and that is this part that was left open. So how do we fill it up? By what? Multiplying 4 by 4 to give us 16 here. Of course, this side is x squared. So can you see how we've completed the square? Perfect. So that's what gave rise to completing the square method. Can you see that? So we have another question, and that question is x squared plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. I would have solved this one, but I want you guys to have something to try. So please, if you watched till this point, it means you've been gaining value. Try this one and leave your answer in the comment section. Try it and leave your answer in the comment section. Do well to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you're just meeting us for the very first time. Join our family. All we do here is maths. And I'll see you in my next one. Have a nice day.